Hello, my friends, and welcome to this English Learning Podcast. My name is David, and I am very happy that you are here with me today. In this podcast, we will learn English together, but not only English. We will also talk about life, about feelings, and about how to make your mind strong. A strong mind helps you in school, at work, in family, and in every part of life. So today, I will share with you some ideas that can make your mind so strong that people will notice it. They may not always say it in words, but they will feel your energy, and they will see your confidence. Sometimes life is not easy. Things go wrong. For example, maybe your phone battery dies in the middle of an important call. Or maybe you miss your bus stop and you feel upset. In those moments, you may want to shout or feel angry. But if you take a deep breath, stay calm, and remind yourself that these hard times are training for your mind, you will slowly become stronger. Strong people do not break when life gives them problems. They stay calm, and they learn from the moment. That is what today's podcast is about. It is not about physical strength, like lifting heavy things in the gym. It is about mental strength, the kind of strength that helps you stay calm, focused and powerful inside, even when everything outside feels like chaos. So if you are the type of person who feels weak sometimes, or maybe you always doubt yourself, or maybe you lose confidence very fast, then this podcast will help you. I will share with you many tools, many small ideas that will make your mind stronger every day. The first thing I want to share with you is very important. Strong people do not expect life to be easy. They know that problems will come. They know that struggles will appear. They do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" This is the secret. Every problem is like training for your mind. It is like going to the gym, but for your thoughts. When you lift weights in the gym, you do not lift feathers, because feathers are too light. You lift heavy weights, and that makes your body stronger. In the same way, life gives you heavy moments, and those moments make your mind stronger. When you change your thinking, when you understand that pain and struggle are like training for your brain, then you will not run away from difficult moments. You will use them. You will say, "This problem is not here to break me. It is here to grow me." And for you, my English learners, this idea is very important. If you only speak English when you feel 100% safe, when you are sure that every word will be correct, then you will not learn. But if you speak English even when you are unsure, even when you make mistakes, even when your words sound strange, that is when you are really learning. Every time you feel uncomfortable while speaking English, it is like lifting a heavy weight in the gym. You are making your brain and your language stronger. Remember, growth lives in the hard moments. Struggle is proof that you are moving forward. Do not avoid mistakes. Do not hide from speaking. Walk into it. Accept it. Now let us talk about struggles in life. Everybody faces struggles, but the question is, what do you do with them? Struggles can burn you, or struggles can make you stronger. Imagine fire. Fire can destroy things, but fire can also make metal strong. In the same way, struggles can break you, or they can build you. Let me share with you a story of a man named David Goggins. He was overweight, sad, and working at a job he did not like. One day, he watched a video about Navy SEALs, who are some of the toughest soldiers in the world. He decided he wanted to change his life. But to join the training, he needed to lose more than 100 pounds in just 3 months. Most people would say, that is impossible. But he did not say that. He woke up at 4 a.m. every day. He ran many miles. He trained his body very hard. And he kept going even when he wanted to quit. Every day was painful, but he did not stop. In the end, he lost the weight. He joined the training, and today he is one of the toughest athletes in the world. What does this story teach us? It teaches us that the limits in our life are not in our body. The real limits are in our mind. If we believe something is possible, we can do it, even if it feels impossible at first. And for you who are learning English, this is the same. Every time you stop in the middle of a sentence, every time someone does not understand you, every time you pronounce a word wrong, do not give up. Do not think, I cannot do this. Think instead, this is my training. This mistake is making me stronger. Each mistake is like one more push-up for your mind. We call this idea fail forward. It means when you fail, you do not stop. You use the failure to move forward. If you never make mistakes, it means you are not trying. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. So, be happy when you make them, because they are part of your progress. Now, my friends, let us also talk about the habits that make you weak. Because it is not only about what you do, but also about what you stop doing. There are 3 bad habits that eat your strength slowly. Complaining, looking for comfort, and making excuses. Complaining feels good in the moment, but it does not change anything. It only keeps your mind focused on the problem instead of the solution. Comfort also feels nice, but too much comfort makes you weak. Growth never happens in the comfort zone. If you only do easy things, you will stay the same. And excuses, these are the most dangerous. Excuses are small lies we tell ourselves. Like, I don't have time. Or, I'm not good at this. Or, I will start tomorrow. These excuses stop you from moving forward. So remember, do not say, I am bad at English. Say, I am still learning English. That one word, still, changes everything. It makes you look forward, not backward. Now, my friends, let us move forward. We already talked about removing bad habits like complaining, chasing comfort, and making excuses. But we also need to talk about building good daily habits. Because strong minds are not made in one day. Strong minds are built slowly, step by step, with small daily actions. Mental strength is not something you switch on like a light. It is something you grow like a plant. Every day you must water it. Every day you must give it care. And sometimes, just like a plant, the growth is slow. You may not see it in one day or one week. But if you keep going, one day you will see the results. So what kind of daily habits make your mind strong? Let me share a few examples. One habit is to take cold showers. I know, cold showers are not fun. When the water hits your body, your mind shouts, "Get out! Stop this!" But if you stay and breathe, if you stay calm even in that cold water, you are training your mind to be strong. You are showing yourself that you can stay calm even when your body wants to run. This builds discipline. Another habit is exercise. If your body is weak, often your mind feels weak too. But when you move your body, when you lift weights, run, or do push-ups, you are telling your brain, I can handle challenge. Exercise is not only for the body, it is also for the mind. Another very powerful habit is meditation. Some people think meditation is only for very calm people, but that is not true. Meditation is training for your focus. It is learning how to breathe, how to slow down, how to control your thoughts. When you meditate, you are teaching your brain not to react too fast, but to stay calm. And here is a special habit for English learners. Try to record a short voice message in English every single day. Just speak for 1 minute. You can talk about your day, about your feelings, about what you see around you. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be long. But if you do this every day, you will slowly feel more confident and your fluency will grow. Books and grammar are helpful, but speaking is what makes your English strong. All these small daily habits are like armor. Armor is protection that soldiers wear. Mental armor is what protects you when life gets hard. People cannot see it from outside, but you feel it inside. And when life throws problems at you, this armor will keep you safe. Now let us talk about emotions. All of us have moments when our emotions become too strong. Maybe someone insults us. Maybe our plans fail. Maybe something happens suddenly, and we feel angry or sad. Many times, people lose control in these moments. But strong minds do not let emotions control them. Strong minds pause, take a breath, and then respond. This pause is very powerful. It is the space between what happens to you and how you answer. For example, imagine someone shouts at you. If you answer quickly, maybe you will also shout and make the situation worse. But if you pause, breathe, and then speak, you can answer with calmness. This is true strength. Think of emotions like waves in the ocean. A wave rises, it becomes big, and then it falls down. Emotions are the same. They rise, they feel very strong, but then they pass. If you react too fast, the wave will throw you down. But if you wait, if you breathe, the wave will pass, and you will stay safe. And this also connects with learning English. Many students feel nervous when they speak. Their heart beats fast, their hands shake, their mind feels blocked. In that moment, pause. Take a deep breath. Do not rush. Speak slowly. Speaking slowly not only makes you feel calmer, but it also helps your pronunciation. This is emotional control, and it is also language control. You are training your brain to stay calm under pressure. Now let us talk about failure. Many people are afraid of failure. They think failure is the enemy. They think failure means they are weak. But the truth is different. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. Failure comes into your life to help you grow. Strong people understand this. They do not hide when they fail. They do not stop when they fail. They use failure as feedback. Feedback means information that helps you improve. Failure may feel bad, but it gives you the information you need to do better next time. Every successful person in the world has failed many times. In fact, they have failed more times than most people even try. That is why they succeed. They are not afraid to fail again and again. So if you fail in English, if you forget a word, if you use the wrong tense, if people do not understand you, do not feel ashamed. Do not stop. Just smile, correct yourself, and keep speaking. This is real confidence. Confidence is not about being perfect. Confidence is about continuing even when you make mistakes. Every mistake is a lesson. When you see it like this, failure is no longer scary. It becomes something that helps you level up. And now let us talk about attitude. Attitude is how you look at life. Life will always give you surprises. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes you plan everything carefully, but still something goes wrong. Strong people do not fall apart in these moments. They do not panic. They do not say, "Why me?" Instead, they stay calm, they think, and then they respond. It is like being a mountain in the middle of a storm. The wind may blow, the rain may fall, but the mountain stays strong and still. This is what you must try to be. And for you, English learners, your attitude is very important. Do not ask, "Why can't I speak like a native yet?" Instead, ask, "What small step can I take today to improve?" That small shift in attitude makes a big difference. Do not focus on perfection. Focus on progress. Do not say, "I cannot." Say, "I am learning." Every small step counts. Finally, let us talk about one of the most powerful truths. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a short time, but then it disappears. Discipline is like firewood. It keeps the fire alive every day. Some days you will not feel like studying. Some days you will not feel like exercising. Some days you will not want to do the things you promised yourself. Motivation will not always be there, but discipline will whisper to you, "Do it anyway." And when you listen to discipline, your life starts to change. You do not need to do big things. Small daily actions are enough. 10 minutes of English practice every day is better than 3 hours once a month. A little bit every day builds habits, and habits build your future. Most people think they can do a lot in one day, but then they give up after 1 week. The truth is, you can do amazing things in 1 year if you are consistent every day. Discipline builds consistency, and consistency makes you unstoppable. So do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait for motivation. Start now. Start small. Start messy. Just start and do not stop. My friends, now we are near the end of this podcast. But before we finish, I want to give you some extra lessons and encouragement. You already know that strength is built step by step. You know that failure is not the end, but the teacher. You know that discipline is stronger than motivation. Now let us bring all of these ideas together into one clear picture. Think about life as a long journey. On this journey, the road is not always smooth. Sometimes it is full of rocks. Sometimes it is muddy. Sometimes it is uphill and very tiring. But every time you walk on a hard road, your legs become stronger. Every time you face difficulty, your heart and your mind grow. If you only walk on soft and easy roads, you will never learn how strong you can really be. This is the same with English learning. If you only say easy words, if you only read easy texts, if you only practice when you feel safe, you will not grow. But when you challenge yourself, when you try to speak even if you make mistakes, when you read things that are a little difficult, when you write even if it feels slow, that is when you grow. The difficult road makes you better. Now let us think again about the habits that make you weak. Complaining, comfort, and excuses. Every time you complain, you are wasting your energy. Instead of using that energy to fix the problem, you are using it to talk about the problem. So stop and change your words. If you want to complain, instead ask yourself, what can I do now to make this better? Every time you choose comfort, remember this. Comfort feels good for a short time, but it makes you weak in the long run. If you always choose the easy chair, the soft pillow, the simple way, you will not grow. Growth is outside the comfort zone. And excuses. These are the lies that stop you from moving forward. When you say, I don't have time, what you really mean is, it is not important enough for me. But if it is important, you will find the time. Even 10 minutes a day can change your English, can change your health, can change your life. So remember these 3 things. No complaining, no comfort, no excuses. Replace them with action, with courage, and with responsibility. Now let me talk about another important part of strength. Control over your words. The words you use have power. If you say, I am bad at English, your brain will believe you. But if you say, I am learning English, your brain will also believe you. One small change in your words creates a big change in your mind. So be careful with your words. Use positive words. Use words that help you grow. Even when you feel weak, say to yourself, I am learning. I am improving. I am moving forward. This attitude will guide you. And here is something very important. Strong people do not wait for the world to be perfect. They do not wait for the right time, the right mood, or the right chance. They create their own chance. They start with what they have. They start where they are. If you wait for perfect conditions, you will never start. There will always be something missing. But if you begin now, even if it feels messy, you will make progress. Progress is better than waiting. Let me remind you again. Discipline is the glue that holds everything together. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Imagine a person who says, I will study English. Only when I feel motivated. That person will study maybe one day, then stop for many days, then start again, then stop again. But another person who says, I will study 10 minutes every day no matter what, will slowly become very good at English. Consistency beats intensity. Small daily action is more powerful than big action one time. And you, my friend, can do this. You may think you are not ready. You may think you are not smart enough. You may think your English is not good enough. But let me tell you the truth. You are ready. You are smart enough. And you can learn. You only need to start, and you need to keep going. Do not wait for someone to give you permission. Do not wait for someone to push you. Push yourself. Speak even when you feel shy. Write even when you make mistakes. Practice even when you are tired. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. And when people see you, they will notice your strength. They may not always say it, but they will feel it. They will see your calmness. They will see your confidence. They will see that you are growing stronger every day. Now, before we finish, let us quickly remember some of the most important lessons from today. 1. Life will not always be easy. Expect problems and use them as training for your mind. 2. Struggles can destroy you or make you strong. Choose to let them make you strong. 3. Fail forward. Mistakes are not the end. They are proof that you are learning. 4. Stop complaining, stop chasing comfort, and stop making excuses. These habits steal your strength. 5. Build daily habits. Cold showers, exercise, meditation, and recording yourself in English are small things that build big strength. 6. Control your emotions. Pause, breathe, and then respond. 7. Remember, failure is not the enemy. Failure is your teacher. 8. Keep a strong attitude. Focus on progress, not perfection. 9. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Discipline makes you consistent, and consistency makes you unstoppable. If you follow these lessons, slowly your mind will become strong. People will notice your energy. You will feel confident in yourself. And most importantly, you will see that nothing can stop you if you keep going. So my friends, this is my message to you today. Stay strong, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. Do not fear mistakes. Do not fear failure. Use every challenge as training for your mind. And remember, learning English is not just about words. It is also about building patience, courage, and strength. You are not just learning a language. You are building a stronger version of yourself. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I am very happy that you are here with me today. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend who also wants to learn English and grow stronger. And do not forget, your progress starts now, not tomorrow. Take one small step today. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, stay strong, keep learning, and never give up.